Hello, students. I hope you're well today. We're moving on in our book, and today we're going to talk about positive and negatives in terms of sentences. So I'd like to share with you some positive sentences first and negative, and show you what the difference is. Okay, so a negative sentence is we were not sad when he moved away. A positive sentence, or another way to say it, is we were happy when he moved away. Another negative sentence is they don't practice yoga. And to make that positive, they practice yoga. A negative is she did not like Bikram yoga. And positive is she likes yin yoga. A negative is he doesn't have to commute to work. And a positive is he has to commute to work. So we talked a little bit last week about the difference in positive and negative and contractions. And we're going to continue that today. And today, let me just share my screen with you. Go to the book. Okay, so today we're on page 21. We're Unit 2, Grammar, and Lesson 2. So it's a form of B, simple present and negative statements. So I am not busy. You are not busy. He is not married. She is not married. Or Joe is not married. You are not you are not cashiers, or you are not married. They are not cashiers. We are not cashiers. The store is not open today. It is not open today. Let's take the am not and let's turn all of these into contractions. Remember, contraction is when two words are pushed together, a letter is missing, and there's an apostrophe inside of it. So I'm not busy. You're not busy. He's not married. She's not married. Joe's not married. You're not married. They're not cashiers. We're not cashier. We're not open today. It's not open today. So you can take these words, am not, are not, is not, and make those contractions. And all it does really is it shortens the word just a little bit. Any way you say it will be okay. So here's more negative contractions. You aren't, he isn't, she isn't, the store isn't, it isn't, you aren't, they aren't, and we aren't. And those are just some other contractions that are negative contractions. So we're going to read, we're on number 2, practice. We're going to read each sentence and then write 2 negative sentences. And then you're going to write this on an extra piece of paper. So before the next class, if you'll do that, then we can talk about what you've written. So number 1 is, you're not a cashier. And the way they did that is, you are not a cashier. And then you're not a cashier. So they took a you're a cashier and they turned them into negatives. So let's try Jim and Truda on number 2. Jim and Truda are sick. Jim and Truda are not sick. They aren't sick. Number 3, you and I are managers. So we would say you and I are not managers, or we're not managers. Number 4, the scale is on the shelf. I'll do one and then I'm not going to do the other, so that we can talk about it in class. So the scale is not on the shelf. and I turn that on the shelf to not to a negative. And we'll talk about what the other one is in class. And then number 5 is Carmen is upset. And I'll do one for that one. Carmen is not upset. And we'll do the rest of those in class. Okay, let's talk about Saba's husband. Khalib is telling her about his day at work. We're going to underline the correct words. So let's talk about this. Well, today we're not, or today isn't a good day. Mike is bored. He's not, or they're not busy. Sue and Maria are upset. We're not, or they're not, happy with their boss. Fatima and I are tired, and we're not, or you're not, feeling well. John feels bad, too. It's not, or he's not, here today, so I have a lot of work. I'm, or you're stressed. I'm going to go through and give you the correct answers here. And after I say the sentence correctly, I would like for you to repeat after me. Well, today isn't a good day. So if you could repeat, Mike is bored. He's not busy. Sue and Maria are upset. They're not happy with their boss. Fatima and I are tired, and we're not feeling well. John feels bad too. He's not here today. So I have a lot of work. I'm stressed. We'll read this again in class. So what about you? We could make up some sentences about ourselves, choosing the words from the box: busy, happy, hungry, sick, stressed, tired, and upset. See if you can write words or sentences using the words in the box, both in the negative and in the positive type of sentence. For example, I'm not happy today. I'm very happy today. So if you write sentences, I'd like to hear what your sentences are the next time that we meet. So until next time, I hope you have a good day and stay well.